Well, there is hope for this season.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, with Aaron Rodgers being back, it appears like he's healthy. I was watching a fantasy show last night, and they were hyping up Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson, your boy Mike Williams from Clemson, used to play for the Chargers. Now he's with the Jets. Yep. And a quick side note, you remember Mike Williams from college. You were there when he was there.
Yeah, man. So it's funny. We were laughing about this the other day, but he lived upstairs from me. So when I was a sophomore, he was, I guess, a sophomore at the time too, or a redshirt freshman. I don't know what he was, but lived upstairs from me, and got a funny memory of like helping him fix a moped one day. So anytime,
what's he doing on a moped?
Yeah, man. Well, those athletic dorms.
He's got to be 6'4", 6'5" on a moped.
Absolutely right. But he, which is a funny thing when you see the O lineman on one. Which does happen. But yeah, man, Mike from upstairs. Yeah, he's a Jet now.
Mike from upstairs. That's great.
That's what he's known as in my family. So yeah, man, we're excited about him, and he's cleared. He's off the PUP list, and he was practicing and kind of doing some individual stuff. So
I guess we expect him to be the number 2, and then Allen Lazard the 3.
You know, it's funny because, and again, I'm talking like so detailed Jet stuff, right? But like, I think it'll be because we drafted Malachi Corley,
who looked good in preseason.
He did. So I think he's going to be interesting as kind of like a, bring him in the slot, maybe even like honestly, could even take a few handoffs or something. He's just so good at just kind of those running back-esque skills. But then we've also got that young guy, Xavier Gibson. He played a little bit last year and did pretty well. So all that to say, I think Lazard had a rough year. But I think with Rodgers coming back, that's right.
That's his
guy.
His boy.
Yeah.
That's his guy.
So I think that it all runs through Garrett Wilson and Breece Hall. I mean, that's the offense. So hopefully we can keep Rodgers healthy for longer than 10 minutes.
Oh man! So take me into that moment. I remember where I was. I was sitting in my man cave, all excited. Monday Night Football. Here we go.
Well, yeah, and it's funny. This speaks to maybe how over the top I am as a Jets fan. But I was getting like well checks that night from people, like texting me and asking me, "Hey man, you okay? Hey, it's gonna be all right." But yeah, man. I mean, like I said, my whole family and friends are all. We've probably got 9 of us in the garage, and my brother-in-law is singing the national anthem, which was terrible. He can't sing at all. So we're that pumped up. And then, yeah, he goes down.
What do you mean he's singing the national anthem?
We're just so excited for the game, and we're just being goofy, and my brother-in-law starts singing the national anthem. I'm like, dude, come on.
Just at home. He's
just out of excitement. We're sitting there in the garage, and I'm like, yeah, he wasn't at the game. This is how terrible we are. Again, we're sitting there in the garage singing the national anthem. We're so excited. Because we had Hard Knocks and everything. It was just such a hype-up thing. And then, yeah, man, he goes down, and I remember walking in the house, and my wife looks at me and is like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, it's over. And she's like, it just started. Because I'm so optimistic all the time. She's like, what are you talking about? Like, he's hurt bad. And, yeah, so there may or may not have been tears shed in my bathroom downstairs before I could muster up the courage to go back out of the garage.
Gosh, it was a heartbreaking situation, no doubt about it.
It was.